What's the funniest misunderstanding you've ever had with your dad? When I was 12, my dad sat me down and said, "You need to pull up your math grades." And I took that very literally, as in physically lift them. So that's exactly what I did. Every day after school, I'd walk into his office, stand next to his desk, hold my report card high over my head like it was some kind of magic scroll, and just wait. Sometimes I'd even tilt it a little higher, just to be safe. Then I'd stand there in silence for 15 minutes, arms stretched, looking absolutely ridiculous. My arms were sore, my dignity was gone, but I was committed. I genuinely believed the higher I held it, the better my grades would get. Like it was some kind of secret adult trick. My dad would look up from his computer every now and then, squint, then shake his head and go back to work. Never said a word. This went on for 2 full weeks. Then one day, he finally looked at me and said, "Okay, what are you doing?" And I answered, completely serious, "You told me to pull up my grades, so I've been pulling them up as high as I can." He just stared at me, then looked at the paper I was holding toward the ceiling and absolutely lost it. Tears in his eyes, laughing like it was the funniest thing he'd ever seen. He wiped his face and said, "Buddy, I meant study. Try harder, not literally lift your report card into the sky." I felt like such an idiot. I lowered my arms like a deflated balloon and said, "Oh, I thought it was one of those mysterious dad things." And ever since then, whenever I ask him for help, he always smirks and asks, "You want me to explain it, or should I just let you lift something in the air again?"